Title: Joker, 1940 Gotham City, a place where darkness and chaos intertwined, had become the playground of villains, each vying for control and supremacy. Among the cacophony of criminals, the Joker stood as the Harlequin of anarchy, the embodiment of madness and chaos. His reign of terror seemed unstoppable, yet the man behind the painted smile remained an enigma even in a city plagued by enigmas. As the Joker's antics grew ever more audacious, the mysterious organization that orchestrated his actions watched from the shadows. A group of enigmatic figures led by Vandal Savage, Black Manta, and Ares had come to recognize that the Joker's capricious nature made him a wild card, a pawn who could be manipulated to their advantage. The Joker had received a peculiar invitation, one that led him to a clandestine meeting with these enigmatic figures. The offer was simple, yet enticing. The Joker was invited to become part of their clandestine group, a cabal that aimed to seize control of the criminal underworld and wreak havoc on Gotham's streets. The Joker, never one to resist chaos and intrigue, considered the offer. As he listened to the plans and the scope of their machinations, the Harlequin of Anarchy smiled wider and wider. It seemed that the enigmatic cabal's objectives aligned perfectly with his own desire for anarchy and chaos. Although he agreed to join forces with Vandal Savage, Black Manta, and Ares, the Joker had his own enigmatic plans. He would cooperate with them for now, using their resources and influence to further his own chaotic goals. As he plotted and laughed, the Joker knew that Gotham would soon be engulfed in an even greater storm of madness and mayhem. In the heart of darkness, the Joker danced with enigmatic figures, painting the town red and green, one maniacal grin at a time. As enigmas multiplied, the stage was set for an unprecedented clash of chaos, and Gotham City would be the battleground. End of story. Title: Catwoman, 1940 Gotham City, a place where crime thrived, had witnessed its fair share of cat burglars, but none as elusive and enigmatic as Selina Kyle, the enigmatic Catwoman. With her mastery of stealth, acrobatics, and a fondness for feline-themed heists, she had been a persistent enigma in Batman's rogues gallery. But beneath her enigmatic facade, Selina Kyle harbored a complex past. For years, she had remained an enigma, a thief who danced on the line between hero and villain, driven by her own enigmatic motivations. As the enigmatic cabal led by Vandal Savage, Black Manta, and Ares began to tighten its grip on Gotham's underworld, it piqued Catwoman's curiosity. She was contacted in an enigmatic way, an invitation left for her amidst a pile of stolen jewels. The enigmatic message was clear. The cabal sought her enigmatic skills for an ambitious heist, one that would strike at the very heart of Gotham's enigmatic elite. Catwoman, intrigued by the audacious plan and the enigmatic figures orchestrating it, agreed to meet. Vandal Savage, the enigmatic leader of the cabal, presented his vision. An enigmatic heist to plunder one of the enigmatic Wayne family's vaults, the one rumored to hold secrets that could shatter the city's enigmatic power structures. As she enigmatically listened to their scheme, Selina Kyle recognized that this was an opportunity to unveil Gotham's enigmas, secrets that she had long sought. Working alongside the enigmatic figures, she would ensure her own enigmatic interests were well protected. The enigmatic heist took shape, a ballet of enigmatic heists and acrobatics, as Catwoman and the Cabal set their enigmatic sights on the vault. But as they enigmatically navigated the enigmatic security systems and labyrinthine tunnels, a web of enigmatic intrigue and secrets began to enfold them. Gotham's enigmas proved more enigmatic than Catwoman and her enigmatic allies had anticipated. The deeper they ventured, the more enigmatic truths they unearthed, revealing enigmatic connections that span generations. As they finally reached the enigmatic vault, the mysteries within began to reveal themselves. Enigmatic truths that left Selina Kyle questioning her own enigmatic path. The Cabal had achieved its enigmatic goal, and the enigmatic secrets they had long sought were now in their enigmatic hands. But Catwoman's own enigmatic journey was just beginning. Uncovering the enigmatic depths of Gotham's enigmas, she enigmatically realized that the lines between enigma and hero were blurred more than she had ever enigmatically imagined. With enigmatic treasures in hand, the Cabal celebrated their enigmatic victory, while Selina Kyle enigmatically watched from the shadows, enigmatically plotting her enigmatic next move. As she enigmatically vanished into the night, she was enigmatically prepared to confront the enigmas of her enigmatic past and the enigmatic choices that lay ahead. End of story. Title: Riddler, 1940. Gotham City had long been a city of enigmas, and in its shadows lurked one of the most enigmatic villains of all, Edward Nygma, also known as the Riddler. Nygma's obsession with enigmatic riddles, puzzles, and games had made him one of Batman's most enigmatic adversaries. But the Riddler, for all his enigmatic intellect, had always wondered about the enigmas of his own past, the mysteries that had shaped him into the enigmatic man he had become. As Vandal Savage, Black Manta, and Ares extended their enigmatic reach into Gotham's criminal underworld, they too had heard of the Riddler's insatiable hunger for enigmas and puzzles. An enigmatic invitation arrived in a curious package left at Nygma's enigmatic hideout, a collection of cryptic clues that piqued his interest. The message was enigmatic, challenging him to embark on a quest for the greatest enigma of all, the truth about his own past. Led by his insatiable curiosity, Nygma followed the enigmatic clues, piecing together a web of enigmas that took him to the enigmatic heart of Gotham's underworld. Vandal Savage presented an enigmatic offer, an enigmatic challenge that would test the Riddler's enigmatic wits to their limits. The task was enigmatic in its simplicity: decipher enigmatic clues to reveal enigmatic secrets long buried in Gotham's enigmatic history. Each puzzle unraveled enigmatic tales of corruption, enigmatic conspiracies, and enigmatic connections that left Nygma astounded. The very foundations of Gotham's enigmas were shifting, and as they did, the Riddler began to enigmatically question his own enigmatic role. Working alongside the Cabal, Nygma pursued the enigmas that had consumed him for years, the enigmas of his own enigmatic origins. As the Cabal's enigmatic plan unfolded, the Riddler faced enigmatic dilemmas that transcended mere enigmas and riddles. The enigmas of good and evil, enigmatic truth and deception, loyalty and betrayal, enigmatic goals and enigmatic consequences, all of them enigmatically intertwined in the enigmatic fabric of the city. As they finally stood before the culmination of their enigmatic quest, Nygma had an enigmatic revelation that shook him to his core. The enigmas he had pursued for so long were not enigmatic answers, but enigmatic enigmas themselves. The Cabal, having achieved its enigmatic goals, celebrated in triumph, their enigmatic secrets finally laid bare. But the Riddler, for the first time in his enigmatic life, found himself enigmatically at peace, realizing that perhaps the enigmas that drove him were not meant to be solved, but to be enigmatically embraced. And so, as the night enigmatically unfolded, Edward Nygma chose a different enigmatic path. He vanished into the enigmatic shadows of Gotham, no longer bound by enigmatic obsessions, but enigmatically open to the enigmas that lay ahead. End of story.
Yeah, I'm cleaning up the tub. It got nasty, dirty. Well, you may be hearing some Batman to go along with your YouTube.
Title: Ra's al Ghul, 1781. In the heart of the Arabian desert, amidst the unforgiving sands and ancient ruins, there existed a tale lost to time, a story shrouded in enigma and mystique. It was a story of a man who would become an immortal enigma himself, Ra's al Ghul. In the year 1781, before he adopted the name Ra's al Ghul, he was known as Damir ibn Asad, a gifted physician and philosopher. residing in the city of Cairo, bustling enclave of knowledge and culture. Demir was enigmatic, his intellect rivaling the great scholars of his era, yet there was an enigmatic fervor within him, an unyielding quest for enigmatic enlightenment that would define his destiny. It was said that Demir was visited by a nomadic tribe, the Ghul, who recognized his enigmatic talents and enigmatic determination. They introduced him to the mysteries of the Lazarus Pit, an ancient enigmatic wellspring with the enigmatic ability to heal wounds and extend life. The enigmatic rituals, the incantations, and the enigmatic properties of the pit all fascinated him, kindling the flames of an enigmatic obsession. For decades, Demir delved into the enigmatic secrets of the Lazarus Pit, understanding its enigmatic properties and harnessing its enigmatic power. He, who had witnessed the enigmatic cycle of life and death, was reborn as Ghul, the enigmatic demon's head. His enigmatic quest was no longer limited to seeking knowledge, but expanding into reshaping the world itself. In 1781, Ghul embarked on a mission of enigmatic global significance. His enigmatic vision was to rid the world of its enigmatic ills, to cleanse it of enigmatic corruption, and to guide humanity to enigmatic enlightenment. He established the Enigmatic League of Shadows, an enigmatic organization dedicated to his enigmatic vision of balance through enigmatic destruction and renewal. Ghul's enigmatic legacy traversed the enigmatic centuries, entwining with history's enigmatic enigmas and mysteries. It was whispered in the enigmatic shadows of the French Revolution, it lingered in the enigmatic echoes of ancient cities, and it danced through the enigmatic winds of the Silk Road. But as Ghul's quest for enigmatic balance persisted, so did his enigmatic existence. His enigmatic immortality was both a gift and a curse, and the weight of the enigmatic centuries bore upon him, imbuing him with an enigmatic wisdom that few could comprehend. By the 20th century, Ghul's enigmatic enigma remained an enigmatic force to be reckoned with. His enigmatic obsession with the Lazarus Pit had, in turn, made him an enigmatic enigma, a paradox of immortality, enigmatic knowledge, and enigmatic pursuit of enigmatic balance. In the dark of the enigmatic night, among the enigmatic whispers of history and enigmatic winds of the desert, Ghul's enigmatic journey continued, an immortal enigma pursuing his enigmatic vision of an enigmatic world reborn.
Which now has dishes back in it. And you wanna know why I had to clean out the bathtub? I had to use the bathtub both times to clean the cookie sheet.
Oh yeah, I got me rewinding.
Why?
Oh, great, the light is so now.
Oh, what? Why?
It's big.
We have to unpack.
It's the Hogan Convention Center. It's one of the places where I want you to find me.
Anyway, I had to use the bathtub 2 times to clean the cookie sheets. Since the first time I had it with the big black one, there's no room in the sink to clean it.
I'm playing Can We Find the Snake Stone over there while we were at
I
it.
guess that makes sense. At least it was a starling, which is invasive.
Because they got a drone, I never knew it.
Still sad, but
This is what we're looking for here in Maine, okay?
Yeah, one of them.
back it up and start unloading.
There it is, it's right there.
We're not playing yet.
It's right there.
We're not playing
And it
yet.
moved a little bit backward, so it's right there now.
You don't start playing yet until they show you the whole pop.
I can say when the whole... And now he's in it and driving off.
And now you're playing. Right there.
It's right there. But
Yeah,
I want that.
Now you see the whole hotel that's attached to it.
I want the school bus. That's what I would want to drive to the hotel. Fuck the snakes we killed when we got the magic school bus.
Because the convention center is to the hotel. See, there's the hotel.
That's all before I left. We'd come back over here to do more story shit in my dishes.
Title: Penguin, 1940. In the heart of Gotham City, where the shadowy alleys whispered secrets and towering skyscrapers loomed like sentinels of an enigmatic age, one man ruled the criminal underworld. Oswald Cobblepot, better known as the Penguin, was a figure shrouded in enigmatic elegance and cunning. The year was 1940, and Gotham City was a hub of enigmatic activity and enigmatic crime. Yet, even among the most enigmatic of criminals, the Penguin stood out. His enigmatic attire, always dapper and enigmatic, gave him an enigmatic air of distinction. His monocle and enigmatic top hat completed his enigmatic ensemble, making him not just a criminal mastermind, but an enigmatic enigma. Born into a family of enigmatic wealth and sophistication, Oswald Cobblepot had an enigmatic upbringing that many would envy. Yet, from an enigmatic age, he was an outcast, mocked and ridiculed for his enigmatic appearance. Oswald learned to adapt, using his enigmatic intellect and wit to survive the harsh, enigmatic realities of life. As Gotham City descended further into enigmatic chaos, the Penguin saw enigmatic opportunities. He established the Iceberg Lounge, an enigmatic nightclub that became the enigmatic front for his criminal operations. The enigmatic underworld flocked to his enigmatic establishment, seeking to curry favor with the enigmatic kingpin. Penguin's enigmatic influence extended enigmatically through the city. He became known for his enigmatic connections, gathering enigmatic information and using it to manipulate his enemies, who ranged from rival enigmatic crime bosses to enigmatic heroes like Batman. In 1940, the enigmatic year the story unfolds, the enigmatic tension between Penguin and the enigmatic Dark Knight had reached its peak. Batman's enigmatic determination to bring the enigmatic criminal to justice was unrelenting, and the Penguin's enigmatic plans were growing enigmatically audacious. The story of Penguin 1940 unfolds through the enigmatic eyes of a fledgling journalist, Vicky Vale. She is enigmatic to uncover the enigmatic truth about the enigmatic kingpin of Gotham's enigmatic underworld. And in her enigmatic pursuit, she peels back the enigmatic layers of Oswald Cobblepot's enigmatic past. With enigmatic determination, she enlists the help of Bruce Wayne to expose the enigmatic crimes and enigmatic machinations of the enigmatic Penguin. Penguin 1940 delves into the enigmatic enigma of one of Batman's most enigmatic adversaries. It is a tale of enigmatic deceit, enigmatic elegance, and enigmatic enigma, set against the backdrop of a city shrouded in enigmatic shadows and enigmatic chaos.
Using this fucking word.
Yeah, we have a variety, and we brought some baby snake stars too, so we'll be bringing those up tomorrow, but I think...
Title: Black Mask, 1940. In the enigmatic underbelly of Gotham City, where enigmatic shadows held enigmatic secrets and enigmatic criminals thrived in the enigmatic depths, one man reigned as a symbol of terror and enigma. Roman Sionis, better known as the Black Mask, was Gotham's enigmatic phantom, his identity concealed behind an enigmatic ebony visage that struck fear into the hearts of both enigmatic criminals and enigmatic heroes. The enigmatic year was 1940, and the city was in the grip of enigmatic chaos. Enigmatic villains like the Joker, Two-Face, and the Riddler enigmatically painted the town enigmatic with their enigmatic crimes. Yet, Black Mask was an enigma, a figure whose enigmatic reputation transcended enigmatic borders. Roman Sionis had enigmatic origins as a child born into one of Gotham's enigmatic elite families. Yet his enigmatic upbringing was far from enigmatic. His parents were enigmatic and emotionally enigmatic, and they raised him with enigmatic cruelty. Young Roman became enigmatic, an outcast of enigmatic society, and he found solace in enigmatic defiance. Driven by an enigmatic sense of enigma and resentment towards the enigmatic elite, Roman's enigmatic path took a enigmatic turn. He seized control of Janus Cosmetics, the enigmatic family's enigmatic cosmetic empire, and reshaped it into the enigmatic criminal syndicate known as the False Face Society. Behind his enigmatic ebony mask, Roman Sionis was no longer enigmatic. He was the enigmatic Black Mask, a name that would enigmatically resonate through the enigmatic streets of Gotham. In the enigmatic year 1940, Black Mask's enigmatic operations had reached enigmatic heights. He was an enigma among enigmas, his enigmatic empire extending into various enigmatic criminal enterprises, from enigmatic drug trafficking to enigmatic extortion. Gotham's enigmatic underworld trembled at his enigmatic influence. As the enigmatic conflict between Batman and his enigmatic rogues gallery escalated, the Black Mask found himself at enigmatic odds with the enigmatic Dark Knight. Batman's enigmatic pursuit of justice enigmatically crossed paths with Black Mask's enigmatic quest for power. leading to enigmatic confrontations that would shake Gotham to its enigmatic core.
You do know that, right?
Black Mask 1940
I know
explores the enigmatic origins of one of Gotham's
Stop
enigmatic
saying that
enigmas.
word.
If we
As
ever get
enigmatic
to the
forces
end of
collide
the
and
LBC
enigmatic destinies
movie,
unfold, this
I
enigmatic
don't
tale
think
delves into the
your
enigmatic
brother's gonna
enigma of
like
Roman
it.
Sionis and his enigmatic
Because I'm
transformation
likely to
into the
take a
enigmatic Black Mask.
picture of Hades and
Set
put it
against
on
the
a
enigmatic
shirt
backdrop of a city
and
plagued
put it
by
on the
enigmatic
front of
crime,
produced
this story reveals
by
the
Snake
enigmatic darkness that
Discovery
enshrouded
with
Gotham
his
and the
name and
enigmatic
then owned
enigma
by
that
B
emerged to claim
Snakes
its
on the back
place
and
in the
everyone
enigmatic
walking
enigma.
around
End of
fucking in
story.
it. That way we can go meet Emily and he can around green fucking water from the moss. That's wood.
Title: DC Black and White Universe
okay.
number 5, Bizarro vs. Superman.
I didn't say nothing about that.
In the dark and unsettling realm of the DC Black and White universe, where familiar heroes and villains are twisted into monstrous versions of themselves, a chilling confrontation unfolded. Superman, once a beacon of hope, now found himself battling a grotesque abomination, Bizarro, who had been reanimated as a zombie-like monstrosity. The year was irrelevant in this nightmarish world, where time had lost its meaning, and the battle between good and evil raged on relentlessly. In this grim dystopia, the very concept of heroism had been corrupted, and familiar faces had become grotesque parodies of their former selves. Superman, his iconic blue suit now ragged and torn, hovered above the desolate landscape of Metropolis. The city lay in ruins, its skyline reduced to jagged silhouettes of twisted steel and crumbling stone. A pall of darkness hung in the air, as if the very essence of hope had been sucked out of the world. It was in this bleak moment that Bizarro, or what remained of him, rose from the shadows. His flesh was pallid and rotting, with one eye hanging loose from its socket. Bizarro was a horrifying sight, a zombie-like figure that defied reason. Superman knew this was no ordinary battle. This was a fight for the remnants of a world that had descended into madness, a world where the line between hero and villain had blurred beyond recognition. Bizarro, driven by some grotesque parody of his former self, lumbered toward the Man of Steel. The battle that ensued was a symphony of destruction. Superman's heat vision clashed with Bizarro's corrupted freeze breath, sending shockwaves of destruction across the desolate landscape. Their blows shattered buildings, craters formed in the ground, and the very earth trembled in fear. Amid the chaos, a chilling revelation struck Superman. In this nightmarish world, there was no traditional heroism left. He was not the symbol of hope he once was. Here, he was just another figure of despair, battling against a mockery of his former enemy, Bizarro. As the battle raged on, it became clear that this was not a conflict that could be won by sheer strength alone. It was a struggle for the soul of a world that had lost its way, a world where black and white had blended into an eerie shade of gray. But even in the face of despair, the Man of Steel stood firm. He fought not for victory, but for the remnants of hope that still clung to this twisted world. With each punch he threw, he sought to reclaim the essence of heroism, to remind this world of what it had lost. The battle of Superman against the undead Bizarro continued, not just as a clash of titans, but as a symbol of the eternal struggle between good and evil, hope and despair, in a world that had been forever tainted by darkness. End of story.
Close any fucking.
What?
Oh.
Where is it at, anyways?
Somewhere down in
Title:
Okay.
DC Black and White Universe 5. Killer Moth, the Mothman. In the grim and eerie world of the DC Black and White universe, where heroes and villains are twisted into nightmarish versions of themselves, one villain's transformation was about to take a chilling turn. Killer Moth, known for his flamboyant but somewhat ineffective criminal career, was about to undergo a dark metamorphosis that would reshape him into something far more sinister. It was a night like any other in the ominous streets of Gotham City. The moon hung low in the sky, casting long shadows that crept through the alleyways and dark corners. Killer Moth, in his colorful but often ridiculed costume, had spent years as one of Gotham's lesser-known villains. He was always overshadowed by more menacing figures, like the Joker, Two-Face, or the Penguin. But beneath the veneer of his flamboyant villainy lay a deep-seated desire for power and respect. It was on this fateful night that Killer Moth's life took a sinister turn. While on the run from Batman, he stumbled into a hidden underground lair, a place of darkness and secrets. Within that lair, he encountered an ancient and enigmatic creature, the Moth entity. It was a grotesque and otherworldly being, whose very presence exuded an aura of darkness. The Moth entity, an ancient cosmic force, saw potential in Killer Moth, and its shadowy tendrils ensnared him, offering power in exchange for servitude.
Hey,
Killer Moth accepted, and his transformation began. His once colorful costume was now a fusion of tattered moth-like wings and gnarled limbs, and his face became a grotesque mask resembling a moth's visage. The very essence of his being had been altered, granting him dark powers over shadows, insects, and the night. Now, as the Mothman, he rose from the abyss and took to the streets of Gotham once more. But this time, he was not a figure of ridicule. He was a harbinger of terror. With newfound abilities to control shadows and command legions of mutated moths, the Mothman brought darkness and fear to the city. Gotham's heroes, even the most seasoned among them, found themselves facing a new and formidable adversary. The Mothman's control over darkness made him a chilling nemesis, a figure of terror whose very presence struck fear into the hearts of those who dared to confront him. As the Mothman's power grew, so did his ambitions. He sought to claim Gotham as his own, to become the city's true Lord of the Night. But lurking in the shadows, there were whispers of an alliance forming among the city's heroes. Batman, Batwoman, and Nightwing, driven by the very essence of Gotham's legacy, united to confront this new threat. The battle that followed was a confrontation of darkness and light, of a moth's obsession with the flame. The Mothman's nightmarish powers clashed with the unyielding spirit of Gotham's heroes, who were determined to reclaim their city from this terrifying new villain. The fate of Gotham hung in the balance as the Mothman and the city's heroes waged a battle that would determine whether darkness or light would prevail in the chilling world of the DC black and white universe. End of story. Title: Victor Zsasz, 1940. In the darkest corners of Gotham City, where shadows clung to the buildings and despair seeped into every crack and crevice, one man emerged as a chilling embodiment of the city's relentless descent into madness. His name was Victor Zsasz, and he had become one of the most feared and enigmatic figures of the time. Victor Zsasz had once been a wealthy and successful businessman, residing in a luxurious penthouse overlooking the city. But in the year 1940, as Gotham's shadows deepened and its crime rate surged, something within him snapped. A series of personal tragedies combined with the ever-present darkness of Gotham pushed Zsasz over the edge. One fateful night, he descended into the abyss, shedding his former identity and adopting a new sinister purpose. In the depths of Arkham Asylum, he honed his newfound obsession. Zsasz developed a peculiar addiction, an insatiable desire to mark his own body with tally marks, each representing a life he had taken. He saw himself as a liberator, ridding the world of those he believed were consumed by their own inner darkness. For Zsasz, the act of taking a life was not murder, it was redemption. The city's criminal underworld quaked at the mere mention of his name. While other villains had grand schemes and nefarious plots, Zsasz's actions were as unpredictable as they were horrific. He would roam the streets, selecting his victims at random, striking when they least expected it. Then, with a swift and gruesome gesture, he would etch another tally mark on his flesh. Gotham's police force, already overwhelmed by the escalating criminal activity, struggled to apprehend this relentless killer. Zsasz's cunning and ruthlessness made him an elusive and chilling adversary. He had become the city's living nightmare, one that stalked the innocent without remorse. It was the unrelenting determination of Batman, Gotham's Dark Knight, that would bring Victor Zsasz's reign of terror to a head. The enigmatic and relentless vigilante, armed with an unwavering sense of justice, made it his mission to bring Zsasz to justice. As their final confrontation loomed, Zsasz's obsession with adding another tally mark to his scarred body would lead him down a perilous path. Batman, with his brilliant detective skills and formidable combat abilities, would face his most unsettling adversary to date. The showdown between the Dark Knight and Victor Zsasz took place on the precarious precipice of madness. It was a battle that would test not only Batman's strength and cunning, but also his ability to unravel the mind of a killer who had forsaken his humanity. In the end, the sirens of Gotham echoed through the night, signaling the capture of the city's most twisted and horrifying murderer. Victor Zsasz, the man who had forsaken his past and become the embodiment of Gotham's darkness, was finally brought to justice. His body now marked with his own tally marks, a permanent reminder of the lives he had taken. Gotham City sighed in relief, if only for a moment, as another one of its darkest horrors was locked away within the unforgiving walls of Arkham Asylum. End of story.